What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Sunday evening. Reason for the video is people have been asking me for the past couple of days what I think about minimum security Sean G begging for money. Saying that he is living paycheck to paycheck, YouTube check to YouTube check. Of course, he's made mention that he still owes the government $85,000. At first, I thought it was just shtick, and now I realize that, he is indeed broke. And you know what? My honest opinion is that he's done it to himself. So I want to give minimum security Sean a little bit of advice. Number one, stop eating all that stupid organic food, It's not even really organic, okay? Do you know that for any type of organic meat, they can feed them all sorts of chemicals up until like a month or two before they're actually slaughtered? And they can actually still tag it as organic or natural or whatever you call it there. That's for starters. Number two, stop buying all those stupid clothes and stuff. If you're selling T-shirts and you're selling them at an exorbitant rate, which I've seen some of them cost $100, $200. Why in the world would someone buy T-shirt, spend $100 or $200 on a nobody like yourself? And you are a nobody trying to tell everybody about yourself here, okay? I mean, $100, $200, you better drop that thing to 1999. You better roll it back to 1990. I'll tell you that right now. 1995, that's about as well, actually, I don't even think the shirts are even worth 1995, but that's not the point. If your business, in other words, if your business is not working, then go in another direction. You're not selling t-shirts. So stop. I mean, nobody's buying your t-shirts. Therefore, you're spending money that you don't have on t-shirts that are not selling. Okay? Does that make any sense? Most of the time, you're not even wearing your own t shirts. Now, the next thing is pretty easy. Stop eating out all the time. Okay? That's expensive. And the expense basically is you're having people prepare your food, and that includes your coffee. $3 may not sound like much for coffee, but guess what? The great one only spends 15 cents for an even better cup of coffee. You know, we're talking about a huge discount. The reason why coffee is $3 is because usually, when you buy in bulk, it probably costs that store maybe 10 cents to make. Okay. Not only that, eating out, you're not only paying for the food, you got to leave a tip. You know, you need to start prepping your food at home. Before I go to work, I have my meals prepped. I'm ready to go. I have everything I possibly need, bars and everything like that. It's a lot less expensive here. And the biggest thing that you need to understand as far as to trying to get some money back is to stop counting the five like a sucker. All right? Stop being a sucker there, Sean. I mean, you stop running on prison creds that you don't have. You were in minimum security. You were in an LGBTQ friendly prison. You have no street creds whatsoever. Therefore, your channel has no creds. Most of your channel is consistent with live streams. And one thing that live streams do not have is replay value, okay? You film for hours and hours and hours. The whole thing about a live stream is that once it's live, that's when you're going to have people. But afterwards, there's no rewatchability. All of Vegan Gains' live streams that he's been live streaming for 8 hours, other than the gaming, there's not much to it actually. It has no replay value whatsoever. That's the thing about a live stream. The only time a live stream is good is, if you are live at the time. I mean, you could put timestamps on it, but that still doesn't do any good. Most people, they're going to look at 3 or 4 hours. They're not going to sit through that. They want a 5 minute video, sort of like this one, although this one's running over 5 minutes. Okay? So stop putting stock into your live streams and try to do some more short videos, at the very least, by doing short videos, you won't be going into people's stores and interrupting them. That's another thing. Stop doing that, okay? It's rude and disrespectful. Ask for permission first before you start filming everyone, all right? But overall, as far as your money problems are concerned, honestly, I don't really care. You dug yourself into this hole. You tax fraud, you minimum security inmate, dig yourself out of it. You're in your 50s. You know good and well that eating out every single day is going to dry up your bank account. You know, it always does. 50 years old and you're acting like a 20-year-old kid. Oh well. Hopefully you take my advice. If not, you can go F yourself. That's all I got to say for right now. Okay, peace out. Bye bye.